Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Berberis from CZT Annett Ruempler. I'm just looking, it's like my last R looks like a V. That's an R. All right. Neat tangle. I've been eyeballing this for a bit, and I'm like, okay, let's do this one today. Woo, fun. All right, starts off with, um, and I'm going to combine, I drew out on my version of the step out, um, I'm going to do steps 1 and 2 kind of all at once, or maybe I'll take a little pause. So I'm going to start it here, and, a curved line, and then end it with, kind of like a flux shape, teardrop, if you will. It's like a giant, what we call fancy flux, and you just come back around on itself, the big curve line, come back around on itself, and use the takeoff and land. This would be more of the landing, and then just, bring it in, merge it right into that original line. Okay. Then, a little bit down from there, on the side that you have this flux shape, orb shape, we're going to do 2 little curve lines coming out of that, like so. Then you can go down a little bit further, add another one of those shapes, another one of these. You can do that all in one stroke, like I just did. And then you can just have fun and grow it however you want. You can also, if you want to, and let's go ahead and do that on this side, you can add some to the other side if you want. They don't need to line up at all. If they do, that's fine. You can leave it like this. We can start a second one. Let's start a second one this way. Oh, actually, let me start it. Oh, let's go upside down. I like how in Annett's step out that, that's kind of what she's done. Different sizes, and then you can have them. Let's see, how would I want to do that? Let's do a little one right here, stemming off from here. We could start. Oh, let's see. Let's do a curly one. This one, your imagination is it. It's an organic, and so it can go however you want it to go. If they don't have to tie off of each other. Let's see. Let's do, and I keep flipping because I'm keep deciding. Well, what do I want to do now? Let's start one here and end one up here. And we need to do something over here too. Now, she has these all filled in, and I was going to do that in a bit here, but I wanted to have fun with it first because the filling in is just filling in. You can figure that part out, right? Um, let's see. Well, I guess, yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm thinking as if it does. Which direction anything goes. And, yep. Oh, you know what? As I'm just looking, it doesn't even matter what order. It doesn't have to be, oh, one of this shape and then one of this shape. You could do, let's do 2 here. It's whatever you want. And that is so fun. So fun, but yet, sometimes it's a challenge. Okay, so I'm going to fill this in. And I like on hers. Oh, so you could do it either way. Fill it in solid, or I love leaving. Let me just flip pens to one. The ones that are on their on their way out, or I bent the tip. I try to save those for the filling in because I don't need them to be perfect. And actually on this, let me just fill in the little bits. Move to a graphic one. There it is. For these bigger sections. But you can have fun, decorating these. I like these ones that are a higher contrast. So there's damsel leaf. There was a flowery one. It might have just been called like Ha or something like that. HA, something like that. You'll probably find all of those in the high contrast playlist that I have. But just really, really neat. This one I probably could have left a shine on the other side. And you don't have to leave the little shine opening at all if you don't want to. It's your tangle. You do what you want with it. But really, really, really neat. All right, so as I'm filling this in, and when you fill it all in, there's not really a way except, well, I'll fill it in. I'll tell you about the stuff that I usually do at the end, and then we'll look at like maybe doing a little drop shadow shading or something like that, because that would really be, unless you leave these open and do something else with them, that would be the only option for shading, except for just to not worry about it at all. All right, so if you're enjoying this, and I hope you are, please click the like button. I appreciate that. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section, I mentioned that you'll find the step outs. And so I do my own version and then always link to the creator of the Tangle. So you will see both of those. Make sure to check that out, for her step outs, as well as, the samples. Because sometimes, I don't know what's better. Sometimes the samples or, just seeing the step out from that person. I think both are important. But yeah, so those are there. Again, if you want to connect with me, I have links to my website, to my Facebook page. So if you happen to be on Facebook, also, we have a wonderful Tangle Addicts Facebook community. I have a link there. Know that there are like 3 questions to gain entry. I'm going to come back and touch some of this up with the 01. Let's see, what else do I have there? Well, just to let you know, I teach, if you didn't know, I do teach online classes twice weekly. A lot of them are free, some of them are paid. And I also have a membership club, so if you really like it and think you'll take at least one, that you would pay for one class a month, then it is well worth, well, it depends. I know some people that, you don't want to do a subscription, and that makes sense. But I have it there so that way it's essentially all access for the online classes. I do like to throw some bonus things in, just because it's the way I am. And so we always have fun. But I just want to let you know that is there also. Let's see. What else? I just want to, if you do this, filling in with a thicker pen, you do have to be careful, because I get a little extra lumps and stuff where I don't want them. And then 2, if you want to have like these nice fine, tips on things, not here. See, that's what that does. I'm just going to redefine that edge, so just kind of tracing over the edge of it, so that way it brings it to a finer point. I usually try to stay away from the edges of things, so that way I just have that to touch up, and not like this, redefining the little tips. There we go. And how things kind of merge in. But it's interesting, isn't it? It's just, I like it. All right, so I mentioned doing some drop shadowing. So if you wish, and this is where you just pick a direction, and I'm just going to lightly with the pencil kind of, it's like, I think, okay, thinking about it here, and I'm shifting a little over and a little down. from what I have. And actually, I'm going to start with just doing some of the under. Yeah. Well, you could start, yeah, you could start like that, where you're tracing the line. And like I said, it doesn't have to be solid. Sometimes I just, just put a little something on there, and it ends up looking pretty neat. It's almost like aura ink, but like I said, you're just shifting it a little bit. And I don't even, let's see, I'm going to look at this when I'm done. Let's see. Yeah. And this is where, you don't have to even use the torch gun or anything. Sometimes I'll just like leave it at that. And then sometimes it's like, well, maybe a little, a tad. But that's up to you. I always take a look first and see if I'm feeling like it needs it or not. Because sometimes it's just really neat to have that. Oh, see, I like that better. Some It depends on the tangle. Sometimes it just needs that nice little, just that little fine line, a little hint of something. And two, don't worry about light source necessarily. That's what I say. I just pick a direction, and shift it a little bit, and work to be consistent. And even if you're not, it still comes out neat. I think actually I'll just put a little bit under here. There we go. Just neat, fun to play with. So that is Berberis. And you know what? And if you do a search, because I'm like going, that sounds like, and it sort of looks like, and I did find it, and we in the U.S. here call it, um, let's see, barberry. So really, really neat, really neat. Um, so again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please click like, subscribe, all that. Feel free to share, leave comments, and with that, again, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.